If you ever wanted to start a small edible or ornamental garden but just never thought you had enough space because maybe it was just a balcony or a patio, well, today's video is for you. Shipping pallets offer a simple and affordable way to create an attractive vertical garden in just about any space, and today I'm going to show you just how simple it is to make one for yourself. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't think of many things more ubiquitous than the standard pallet. And you know what? They make a pretty darn good vertical garden frame as well. And you can find them everywhere, from dumpsters to behind stores. And usually they're free, but just make sure you check with the manager first. In worst case scenario, sometimes you have to pay a few bucks, but never more than that. Keep this in mind though when you get a pallet. Sometimes they're made of pressure treated wood, and you don't want that because you don't want those chemicals coming in contact with your roots. So look for pallets made of untreated wood. Now when you get them home, make sure that you wash them off really well because a lot of times they're going to be kind of grungy. And when you lay them out on a flat surface, you're going to notice that sometimes the pallet is going to have spacing that's different from one side to the other. In this case, this is going to be our back side where the slats are much wider, but we're going to cover that up. What are we going to cover it with? Well, we're going to use some landscape fabric for that. We'll just line it out over the back, cut it to size, and then tack it in with some roofing nails, but you could use staples for that as well. And there's one other layer that we're going to add, and that's a thin piece of plywood. Mainly, that's really there just to protect the house. Now, what other tools do we need? Well, we're going to hang the pallet into the house with these L brackets, so we'll need these, and of course, some screws and anchors. But to make sure everything looks nice, of course, we want to have a level and a tape measure. But really, that's about it. You guys ready to work?
Yeah, ready to work.
Okay. Position the empty pallet against the wall where you'll want it mounted and add the hardware before it's full of soil and plants. And speaking of soil, setting the pallet back on the flat surface makes filling the void super easy. Use a good quality potting or container mix that's lightweight and drains well. And don't be stingy when adding the soil at this point. Some will fall out and the rest will settle, but it's important that enough soil remains around all the roots. And be sure to leave some for later. We used about 6 bags total. And then the best part, adding the plants. This pallet garden is just a random design using all edibles. The plants are simply stuffed into place and soil is tucked around each root ball. The beauty of this vertical garden, this is 100% edible and it's right outside their kitchen door, so it could not be more convenient for access to fresh food. We've got some herbs in here, tomatoes, peppers. We're gonna put the peppers in the top, this area right here. The peppers are gonna get the tallest and they need some room to grow up. So we're saving this area, we're reserving that for all of our peppers. Then it's simply a matter of mounting it against the wall. Pre-measuring and adding the hardware ahead of time makes this part a lot easier. This is where it's helpful to have more than yourself getting it over here. It's not terribly heavy, but it's a little bit awkward at this point. So we put a cinder block in place just to kind of give us some positioning and leverage. Monty and I held the pallet in place while Kai inserted the screws through the already attached L brackets. Finally, we added some upright pepper plants into the top section and watered all the plants in. it's important to keep the plants thoroughly watered to allow the soil to settle around the roots and to help the plants establish. Well, the guys are already in the house getting their salad bowls ready, but it looks pretty good, doesn't it? And the best part is, I think we met both of their requirements. It was super easy to build, and in real time, it only took about an hour. And the only cost here was the price of the plants and the soil. Everything else was either free or they had the items around the house. Now, I know you probably want to build one like this at home, a vertical garden using a pallet, and we have all that information on our website at joegardner.com.